Oh, shit. I just said I was gonna practice sheep proxy first. Whoops. Okay, well, fuck it. Ah, shit, I started the timer late. That's fine. They can fix it. Reset practice, yep.
Spyro! This magic... Thanks for helping me.
Pretty good. Pretty good outdoor lamps. Messed up a little bit on the indoor ones, but nothing major. Oh, I missed that yellow. Unfortunate. I wanted to just blue them. My gems at the start are a little bit tight, so. That's weird.
Spyro, you...
Look at that.
Hi, Spyro. Okay. Nice job. Very good. Wow, you're...
Wow.
Oh, thank
How did that not hit him the first time?
I thought the Yet. Ah,
Well, my PB hockey was also pretty bad though, so it's still good practice. Oh my god, dude, that's so frustrating. Literally nailing it every time in practice, so that as soon as I'm gonna run. That's why we just do runs and not practice.
Well done. Would you like to try?
Well done!
You're lousy.
Salvageable still.
Hello there.
Hey, Beastly. For the GL orb. Need it for this trick coming up, not this level, but the next.
Thanks for shutting down.
I heard you were, de-rusting Eternal Ring. How did that go?
Thank you, Spy. Spyro.
So far, so good? Awesome. Glad to hear it's going well. I know last time you were
The next
de-rusty,
flight.
seemed like you got pretty frustrated with it, so...
You clever little sneak.
Wow. Alright, now I need the luck. This level, the next level, and the stuff in between is like a really hard part of the run to me. I mean, I feel like nobody likes this proxy, but... Close. Yay! I got it third try in my PB also, so...
Your turtle.
Fucking hell. So annoying.
So,
oh my god, camera, what are you doing?
rats!
Recent what major route changes that happened inside a month that I was mega burnt out. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm changing my route in this category and
Thank you.
I like can't even get to the parts where it's different. So I feel that to some extent.
You're lousy.
Tours. Orb. I started de-rusting this game because there's gonna be like a big Spyro relay in the Spyro Discord. And they're doing like every main category that's on the leaderboards, like back to back to back. It's supposed to be like a 12-hour relay. And I wanted to submit like for this category, so I was de-rusting it. But for scheduling reasons, it turns out it's not gonna work out. But I was having fun de-rusting the category anyways, so. Dude. Dude, how many times do I have to press X before you fucking jump, Spyro? Alright, that's fine. We're still saving time here. Oh my god, that crab scared me.
Our world.
Ended up not submitting either. Yeah, just with the schedule being the way it is. Not gonna work for me. The thing is, like, it might work. I don't know. I just, like, don't know when, like Spyro 2 is gonna be, you know? But I don't want to like risk it with, since I'm working that day, you know? Just host your own, that's what I said. I'm gonna host my own relay. Blackjack.
You did
And
it.
hookers. It's like literally what I said to Arugula when I found out about the schedule. Because the way they're doing it is like they're gonna do it in blocks. And like I understand like why they're doing it the way they are, because they got like special commentators to come on like for each game. So the way that they're doing it is like they're gonna do like Spyro 1 first, and it's gonna be all the categories of Spyro 1, and then Spyro 2 second, Spyro 3 last. And like they have special commentators like for each one, so like it makes sense. Like I feel like when it's something like the 1545 that there's no commentators, it kind of like I understand it more. But like when somebody's actually like commentating on a game, I get why it makes sense to have like the same, you want to have like the same category on screen, you know? But also, I will say like they welcome like everybody of any like skill level, so I'm thinking that like the race is gonna get like deviated anyways, you know, like it's gonna be like if there's somebody who's like way better at a category on one team than the other, like they're gonna get out of sync anyways, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I get what they were going for, but I also like, I don't know. I don't know personally like how I would have done it better, how I would have handled it. I think that maybe they should have just done like a shorter relay, and they should have just done like the completion categories or something. So then maybe you could have like more teams, and then like the commentators could like sit there the entire time, you know, because this is going to be a 12-hour relay. Obviously nobody's going to sit there for like 12 hours. But you know what I mean? Like I feel like it would have been better if they did that, if they just did like a completion category relay of the 3 games. Just a shorter relay. Then I wouldn't have been able to participate anyways, but you know, it's the thought. I kind of wish, like, as a whole, that, like, the Spyro Discord did more, like, community races and stuff. I feel like that would, inspire me to, like, run and learn more of these categories more often, you know? I feel like it's a big enough community where they can do stuff like that. I have no illusions of taking part in it either. The inflexible schedule will more than likely mean I'll either be working or at an event when S3 happens. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. And that's, like, what boggled me about it so much, is because, like, there's so many different, like, there's so many people in the Spyro community from, like, different time zones, like, from so many different parts of, like, the world. So I was just, like, really surprised when they said that they were doing it the way that they were. Because, like, I get that it's a Saturday and like most people have off on Saturdays, but I'm one of those people who like I work on Saturdays, so it sucks that like I won't get to partake because of that. But then also other time zones, and then there's other people who also work on Saturdays, you know? I just feel like, yeah, there's gonna not be like a whole lot of people who can do it, which is again why I said like maybe they should have just done like a smaller relay with like less categories or something, because then I think they could have had like more teams, because they could have got more people available for like just that. But I feel like finding a person for every single category with like that scheduling, I think is going to be really difficult. Yarugla also pointed out that in one of Derek's messages where he was like addressing the scheduling concern, he said, like, he used the term, like, both teams, like, insinuating that there's only gonna be 2 teams. Hi, Admiral. Thank you for the good luck. It's just some D-Rust. Nothing special. How am I so far ahead now? What the fuck? What the fuck happened in my PB and Crystal? Wanted to do 117, but I'm visiting family during that block. Yeah, it stinks. A lot of people are already locked out just due to their category, likely happening at the most inconvenient hour. That's what I'm saying. Like, for something like this, there needs to be flexibility. I get the commentator thing, but then they should have done that for just, like, I don't know. They should have done a smaller relay, I think, to have, like, the commentators like this.
Well done, Grass. Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of any of that stuff. I've never hosted a race of my own, so, like, what the fuck do I know, you know? I just do think it's exclusive to a lot of people.
Thank you for helping us.
It sucks too because it seems like a lot of people are interested, you know, and they just can't participate, which that's the thing that sucks the most in my opinion, because it would have been really cool to have like a big Spyro event like that, you know? If at any point in the future you feel like doing what I DM'd you about at some point, just let me know. Like, make our own relay. Like, that's how I feel like maybe even if we like tried to set it up in the Spyro Discord, like if we just made our own, I bet people would participate in it. Because, like I said, it seems like a lot of people are interested and they just can't participate.
Thanks for getting.
Got 30 submissions in 36 hours, so he's not actually hurting. And I mean, like, that's good. But also, I just feel like it could have been a much bigger thing, like I said. Because there's a lot of people who want to participate that can't. Like, I don't really care. I'm personally, like, I'm not, like, that upset that I can't participate in it. But I think it sucks. Because I've seen lots of other people who seemed like they were interested and can't. It just kind of sucks it could have been bigger, you know, for something like this. There could have been more than 2 teams. Is S1 70% a thing? No. 69% is. Is it actually?
Spyro.
Only Sky had run it? Oh, okay. It's on the spreadsheet. I was gonna say, why not 69% in the other 2 Spyros? 80% dragons category where you get 80% of the dragons. And Nestor skip is allowed, but why would you do that to yourself, Laura?
Thank you for.
Best song in the game. I mean, if you say so. I don't entirely trust your taste in music, Admiral, after you dissed Where's Waldo for the NES.
It's great.
Flame almost didn't come out, that's why I, like, stopped. What's wrong with a bagpipe solo?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing. It's pretty good. But also, I don't trust your taste in music.
Man.
Now that you have.
Admiral, when are you gonna run Mega Man Legends 2
Hi,
again? I miss watching Legends 2.
You're lousy.
That's really good considering I added an orb here. I hate this feeling of being dead tired and not wanting to get up to cook. But cook you must, because what the fuck are you gonna eat? Yeah, I feel that pretty much like every day, especially on work days. Well, usually just on work days, but still, I feel that. That's why I have an air fryer. Cause like, it's literally like, you make some pretty good stuff in there and it's easy as shit, you know? DoorDash? Nah, shit's expensive. Oh my god, hello?
Hey,
Nice. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, where is any? I need one!
Okay.
I don't need to hover there. Why did I hover? When I get some time where I can sit down and run without interruptions, that's fair. Totally fair. I could also, you know, like, learn to run it myself, but I don't want to do that. Does Slog to do anything after 2 10-hour night shifts at work? Gross. 10-hour night shifts. That's terrible. I could never work nights. I could never ever do that. I like sleeping when it's dark out. You could run Legends too easy? I could. Is that the one that Blue made a tutorial for? Or is it normal? Legend 2 sounds like something I want to do. Until I remember, like, the whole end game with the boss rush and Sarah. Then I'm like, nah. Even just Elysium in general. Like, before you get to the boss rush and stuff.
Spyro. Thanks for helping me.
How does it work in America? We do have evening shifts, which would be like, just like later in the day. But we also do have like overnight shifts. We call them the graveyard shifts, where you go from like 11 o'clock at night to whenever in the morning, like 7 in the morning or whatever. We got all kinds of shifts here, especially like for retail and stuff.
Thanks for bringing back.
Although, like, an overnight thing, I feel like generally would be like a warehouse or something of the sort. I think it's for normal. There's tips for other difficulties in it. Oh, okay. That's neato. Now, is Legends 2 is like Legends 1, where on easy you get, like, the good buster, right? I think so? I don't know. I'm assuming it's not easy, though, or there would be more runs of it.
A legend has...
I haven't seen it in a while, and it's like 8 hours long, I know. When, Second showed it to me when he first put it up, and I just, like, I answered him back just saying, long, in all caps and in parentheses, because that's what he says in the title. p.m. to 3 a.m.? What the fuck? That's horrible. 4 p.m. to 3 a.m.? Do you work like 5 days a week? Or do you work less? I feel like you have to work less, right? That's like fucking 11-hour shifts. And it's like in the middle of the day. Like they start in the middle of the day. That's terrible. Monday through Thursday. Oh, okay. Still, I definitely would not be able to do that. So hats off to you. Shifts fluctuate depending on the job, but yeah. Taxi driver, which usually means overnight shift starts at 20 hours and ends at 6. Oh, okay. Taxi driver, that's interesting.
Well done, Spyro.
I've thought about doing like Uber and stuff before, but I feel like I wouldn't want other people in my car. Plus, like, I'm not good at, like, I feel like you have to be kind of good at, like, making small talk and stuff, and I don't like that kind of thing. I have a job which requires me to very minimally interact with people, and whenever I do have to interact with people, I get really upset. Where's the other one? I didn't even see another one. Excuse me? How did that miss him? Oh my god, dude. Nice despawn, I guess? Yeah, that's what I thought I heard it. I thought I heard the other egg crack, but I didn't see it anywhere. I can't believe Dylan's wife would do this to us, I know, right? We need to have a word with Dylan, I think, about his wife. Alright, a double. A single double. Besides the one that's free. Oh no, I missed. Oh my god, dude. Give me something else. Give me a barrel, please. Well, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Wonder how Uber pays in comparison. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one would, like, be better.
I think I've finally come up with a way.
Although, I've heard that people who work for Uber, like, have problems with them sometimes, like, whoever's in charge. I also think DoorDash might be, like, a good... That might be, like, a decent gig, you know? But... I don't know. There's also those people who, like, rip DoorDash drivers off. Nobody wants to pay for anything anymore. Get your food delivered to you, and then you rip the person off. I wouldn't want to use my own car for that shit either. Yeah, exactly. Because then, like, what if you get, like, drunk people in there and they, like, throw up in the back of your car or something? Or just overall just are annoying. Oh, okay. Cool game. Alright, fun. Awesome. This did not go well in my PB, so, like, this isn't a death sentence or anything, but... Nice glide. That was, like, totally on me. Wish I didn't have to interact with people. My job involves a lot of telling people what to do. Are you like a tech guy or something? Why do I feel like I'm being judged? People are always judging, Legend. Always remember that. People are always judging. Uber can't be profitable in Finland because of laws? That's shitty. A friend of mine does Instacart sometimes. It says it pays decently for what it is. Interesting. It is like a lot of wear and tear on your car though. Maybe if I had like an older car that I didn't like care about, but I mean my car is actually like not, it's not like new or anything. This fucking sucks, man. But like I bought it when it was brand new, so it still seems new to me even though it was a long time ago. Ass. This level is ass.
What? Oh. Wahoo!
You need the certification to be a taxi driver as well as different certifications for being allowed to sell the service. I had my job before, didn't have to interact with customers at all, but when I took over, I do for some reason. It was some bullshit, man.
Well, it's some
Wonder how it works out actually, because I know Uber is a thing here after all. Yeah, I mean, people gotta be making money off it if people are doing it, right? Unless they just don't want to work like a standard 9 to 5 and that just works better for them. But it like amounts to the same, you know?
I suppose you want...
Thanks, Spyro. Spyro.
Trying to get a sheep.
You clever little sneak.
I'm like a step below supervisor. I drove a forklift for a long while, but recently I got promoted. Work at a bacon factory. Ooh, does it smell good? Or does it smell bad? Because I feel like if you're like cooking bacon in your house, like it smells good, right? But I feel like if you're like exposed to it in like a factory type setting, it might just smell like shit. Just one of those things, you know? Also, I guess it's not cooking, so it probably doesn't smell at all. A lot better than my old job, pays better and runs it a lot better. Still has its BS. I mean, I feel like every job has its BS, right? I've worked a lot of jobs in my time, and every single one has had like BS in one way or another, whether it's like just a bad manager, bad policies, not enough sick or vacation time, combination of all those things. I'm a secret agent. Very secret.
Excellent work.
Smells awful. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of raw pork. Yeah. Raw pork. That's what I think. That's what I was thinking. Probably doesn't smell very good. It's not like cooked bacon at all.
Ah,
Get used to it after working there for a while. Yeah,
excellent.
at one of my jobs, I worked at like a doggy daycare, which like I love dogs, and obviously I know that like some dogs smell and stuff, but like this place, like the front wasn't as bad, but like as soon as you went in the back, oh my god, dude, it smelled so fucking bad. Like it just punched you in the fucking face.
Nice flying.
It was horrible. You just had to like stand there with it. And the summer was the worst because we gave them like little doggy pools. And so then they'd be all wet on top of being stinky already. And yeah, it was not pleasant. And they'd get like jump all over you and stuff, and I'd just come home smelling like that. Even like when I'd have to wash my clothes like a million times before they like stopped smelling. It was bad. It was really, really strong. Nice, I got the pumpkin. I'm sparkless. I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
My fields are...
I don't want to die, so I'm just gonna go get a sheep before I kill another enemy.
Wait, Doug. A fine...
All right, Spyro.
Spyro, we want to...
Where's he going? What the fuck? Did you just see that? Why is he zooming around like that? What's he doing? What was he doing? Thank you for the
I don't think we
GGs.
can ever thank
Cyanide
you,
Legend,
Spyro.
Super Dave, Cypher, Admiral,
I
Ansem,
suppose you have to
for
go
the
now?
99.
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the
Thanka,
Dragon
thanka.
Worlds, and I've still got a
It's gonna be a
vacation to
while
take.
before you
I
PB,
need it
to
more
be
than ever
honest.
now.
Before you go, I
Thanks
think
for
the
the GG,
Moneybags
Arugula.
has something he wants to give you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mind,
Awesome.
sir?
I wasn't expecting, such a big one today. That's very nice. I'm pretty happy with
Spyro,
this.
Moneybags